Hey everyone, today we'll be working with React Native and we will be working with splash screens again as the previous video. Because Raymond on the previous video spotted that there's a white screen, splash screen before we load our screen or splash screen in React Native. So we will be diving into it and know how to tweak that splash screen so that we can transition smoothly to the React Native splash screen that we created previously. So you can take a look at here. And basically, we will also do a small transition from the native code in both iOS and Android to the React Native code where we will do the splash screen we were doing before. So that's it. Okay, cool. Let's start. So now I will just open the Splash app. As you can see, there's a white background, and on iOS 1 you have also the title, so pretty much everything. And now you also have the basic app that you can create when you start a project using npx React Native command. So I want to show you something. So now to change it on iOS, you need to open this file here, the workspace, in Xcode. So I already did it. And if you open splash app, sorry, so your app name, of course, and then if you go to launch screen, you can open it, and then you will see this. So now you see here a view controller. So there's a view controller here, and there's a view, and you can also touch on stuff that is there, and actually you can hit backspace and you can delete it. So I can delete this one and also delete this one. So now we just have a view basically, and that's it. And safe area part, which it's fine. So and then that's it. So what I can do now basically is I can go to the view controller. Sorry, to the view, yeah, of course. And then there's so we can go to background, right? And there's custom. So at custom, I can see, for example, let's maybe this color, for example. And now let me see. Yes, it's changing on the bottom. So let's see. Imagine that you want to use blue background. Now I get this color, for example, and I will save it for later. But this one is done, so I can save it. And if I run it again, then so let me go now here, and I will do npm run iOS. So the whole thing should start, right? And let's see what happens. And here everything is saved. So we have a blue thing. Let me also just close this one and also make sure that this app was completely deleted. It should be fine if you don't do it, but I'm just being sure. And then building app, so it will take a bit. Okay, cool. So now it's basically built, and now if I go there and open the app, first I need to kill it, and now I can open it again. Now you'll see there's this blue background, and then we transition to the app TSX, right? To the welcome to React Native. So now what I want to do, I want to go to Xcode, and I want to get rid of some of these, so we don't need these sections one, for example. We can just delete the whole thing. And then I think, these sections, let's do it like that. And let's use this view, maybe even, let's remove scroll view. And let's do it, let's do view, for example. Of course, then you need to kind of use your own way and you style whatever you want. But now here I can say styles dot let's go splash or something like that, because this is the second splash, right? The splash that you will be doing at the app side. So now you do this like this, and then let's say background color, and then I can do this. Nope, not this. So I need to get the color from Xcode. So I go to view, I go here to custom, I select it, and then I can grab it here again. And back here, I will just add the pound sign, and then we should be good. So for these, I will also remove all of these. And I will make this one also light content. What's this? Is there? Yeah, bar style. Yeah, maybe we don't even need that stuff. Well, we can keep it. Shouldn't matter. And then the background style, I don't like it, so I want to do styles dot splash, because I want always to be and the background color cannot be, of course, yes, because it needs to be a color, right? So what I will do, maybe if I get into this, what's this? Yep, not this, sorry. So if I go here to darker, background style, style splash, perfect, let's do that. Okay, cool, I can do this. So now I need also the view, so let me put here some text, like, yeah, loading or something, doesn't matter. And what I will do is style also splash to have flex 1, right? So that it takes the entire screen, and then align items, and let's do center. And now I also need a color. Let's maybe put white, because I think it should work. Not white, sorry, let's go black. And so now I should have background style, so this one we don't want anymore here, and let's remove this one. Well, I need nope, I don't need it. So perfect, this stuff I can remove, and this one also, and this one as well. And yeah, why not? It's not the sample app anymore, so let's remove it. Okay, cool. So now background color, style splash, background color, and the question is styles.splash, okay, and then a view which has a flex 1, okay, and text should be align item center. Okay, cool. So if I go now to this one here, I see already that there's blue at the top. Let me see what's going on here, and also app opening this one. So now if I open it, okay, it's getting something, but still the white background and nothing printed. Okay, so let me go to Visual Code. So we have a splash, styles dot splash, and we have style splash background color. So this background color is getting picked, but this one, splash view text loading. Okay, so maybe the safe area view. Let's also add the style here. So styles dot splash, then we should be good. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's it. If I show you now, you see the loading there, so there's something else we need to do. Okay, so no, basically we need to do content, probably, instead of align items, and justify content, then we do center. Yeah, that's it. And then I can remove this one, and we should be good. Nope, this one, yeah, we needed to go center, and then yes, exactly. So in one axis and x and y axis. Okay, cool. So now if we take a look again, you'll see now there's the loading part. Of course, you will do, as we did on a previous video, you will do whatever you want, right? Because now you are on the app TSX, and you can use animations, you can put an app here, etc. So, of course, it's simple because you just need to change the default splash screen basically to one color, because typically, yeah, we use one color and then there's the image rotating or whatever, right? No, yeah, keep it simple, right? You want it to go fast, but in a way it's also nice that you have it at the app TSX level, because you can then immediately go easy on the splash screen on the native one, then you go immediately to this one here, and when you are here, you are already firing your calls to your backends or whatever to know if it's logged in, if it's not. And you are already on the JavaScript realm, right? Where you are basically doing your app. So yeah, that's it. And now what we need to do is basically to fix it, but this time for Android, right? Because iOS is done. Now you need to, of course, look into the other video and see what you can do to make it more fancy, the splash screen. So here on Android we need to go to the folder, then app, then source, then you go here to styles and also values. Here we create a colors.xml, and on styles we will also do some things different here. So here at the styles level, we will do, for example, we will add this one, the Android window background, and then we will target the color, and basically we need at the colors level, we need to just define this. So basically I already have this prepared, and of course here the color, we need to get it from app. So let me get it again, app TSX, and then I can just do this one. Then on the colors level, I can just paste it here. So then we will use that color. Of course, here you can name it whatever, and then of course here you need to specify the name that you edit. So yeah, pretty much these are the changes now for the Android level. So let me see. What we need to do actually is to just run Android, and since we need to be sure that the app is reloaded, I will also just delete it, because you really need, since these are, yeah, you are tweaking native stuff, right? Then you need to kind of rebuild it completely. So now I'm sure that the app will be rebuilt. Of course, probably you don't need to do it, but yeah, I typically do it. And then here, yeah, this is fine. This is only errors that happened before, but now we should be good, so I can clean it. Let's wait a bit, and then I will come back. Okay, cool. So now app is built, so I can go here. I will open the app. Now you see there's black background, blue background, right? And there's one thing, which is this one here. Let me see, because the status bar was not blue. If I go back to styles, now I will borrow this as well. I will also borrow this one, and let's do it again. Okay, cool. So now if I open the app again, I can see there's blue, white here, and then there's loading black. Okay, so let's see if we can fix that, because maybe at the app style, the bar style, there's this stuff, right? Light content and dark content. So if I remove these, what happens? Yep, bar style, what's getting there? Bar style sets the color of the status bar text. Oh yeah, perfect, that's it, right? So yeah, we can kind of align, right? So now you have the light content, bar style is dark mode, but the light content is like bar style should be a style, right? Status bar style null. Let's see what is the default. Oh shit, default light content and dark content. Okay, so I guess we want it darker. No, yeah, you want it just maybe light content at least, and then you match it, right? So let's see. So now, yeah, I think that's it. So of course you can also, yes, so white, blue, and then you go to loading white. Oh, perfect. So with this you can have a simple splash screen, the native one with a color that you chose for your app. Then after, when this one gets loaded, and as you see here, there's the loading placeholder basically, here you can swap it to use anything like an image, rotate an image, etc. So please take a look into the other video where I did that, so that you can kind of tie things together. But this may basically gives you yeah, I think it's a nice trade-off. So you have a bit of native because you need it, because otherwise it's like a white screen, which is a little bit too bright, I think. And in that case, you basically go through the native one where you show a simple color, then you augment your splash screen while using JavaScript, which is nice because you can already do everything using React Native, right? And the animations and all of that stuff. Of course, you can also go here, and instead of creating your styles, you can also create actually a layout for your splash screen, the native one, which gets swapped, and then you have more control. But yeah, maybe, yeah, you can load actually an image there, for example, if you want. The question for me is like, maybe it's not that nice, right? Because if you can put everything on JavaScript, then it's much easier. And typically, yeah, you have like a color or something that you want to show, then there's a splash, right? And then you show the icon a little bit after, so it should not matter that much. And you can add the animation, so that's even better, right? And of course you can go also do the same for iOS, not only for Android. You can kind of customize these, but you can also do it for iOS, of course, and go there and create an image. As you saw, like, we removed the default texts there, right? And you can of course add images, and maybe of course you can also go native and just probably do a lot more there. But yeah, in this case, I think it's a nice trade-off. So that's it. Okay, cool. So now you should be able to tweak the native splash screen on both Android and iOS and do the transition to the splash screen we created on the previous video. So basically you can mix both of them. I think it's a nice trade-off, and you can have the good parts of both worlds. And basically you can have your native splash screen, like a color that goes into that opens the app smoothly, and then you transition to the same color in React Native, and you add an image, and you can have even add animations on that image, etc., etc. So now at least you do not see anymore the white screen that was appearing before. And yeah, basically that's it. So you can also check the code in a GitHub repo that I will paste in the description of this video. And of course, if you have any thoughts or questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Till next time, keep in the loop.